Good evening, everybody, and welcome to another night of Reign of Vecna. I am your dungeon master, Skinny Chewbacca, also known as Riku. I decided to don this not just for Halloween, but also because it is cold in my apartment. So, but I hope you are all enjoying your evenings, your Halloween, however you do decide to celebrate, and I hope you're being safe this evening as well. Tonight we have a fun adventure for you through this new world of Vecnas, and we'll see what our players are going to get into soon. So let's go ahead and reintroduce you to our players. Starting with the top right, with Slayer.
Hi, everybody. I am Old Worm Slayer. I'll be playing Ednus, your non-binary dwarven cleric.
Fantastic. Next up, we have Nick.
Hello, everybody. I'm Nick. I'll be playing Nero Aspengard, the half-elf storm sorcerer.
I've always found that always complicated to say for some reason.
It's a sorcerer.
Yeah.
Storm sorcerer.
Oh, lordy. All right. Next up, we have Kel.
I was gonna say, you want to talk about tongue twisters? Look at my thing, because hey, I'm Kel, also as Celtic Wyvern King, playing Meek, the Reborn Goliath Redemption Paladin. You want to talk about tongue twisters?
Yeah.
It's no supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
All right. Next up, we have Damon.
Hello, everyone. It's Damon, DMA Gamer 79. If you follow the things. I will be playing Eden, your Warforged Twilight Domain cleric.
Fantastic. And finally, we have Goose.
Hey, everybody. I am Goose. I am going to be playing Tate, your rogue sorcerer.
Fantastic. All right. How's everybody doing tonight? How are you all feeling tonight getting into this World of the Undead on Halloween?
Spookular.
Oddly fitting.
Oddly fitting, yeah. Even though you haven't encountered technically any undead except for, Meek, who's technically not classified as undead.
I never understood that. I'm happy because a lot of player abilities will completely kill me, even if it's allies. But it still confused me how that doesn't count.
Especially you have two clerics in this party that can easily turn and soon destroy you.
Well, technically, we have encountered two others.
Mm-hmm.
One of them was beyond our capabilities of dealing with.
Yep. True. But
and the other one was just a servant.
Oh, Potter. Oh, I love that.
To be fair, the first one was not for lack of trying.
No, not for lack of trying. Y'all attempted. I wasn't gonna let you.
Well, we tried dealing with Potter, but I was referring to the one that is an arch lich.
Oh yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. All right, so last we met was right after you all woke up. You explored Mirabar a little bit, learned more about your situation, learned more about the area you're in, and discovered that the whole rumor of the gods all being dead may not be true after all. After some discoveries from Eden and passed on to the others. Sorry to disappoint Tate with that fact. I still need to get that sound clip of just fuck.
was going to ask if you'd made it yet.
Yeah, I have to go back and clip it. I have a couple things I need to go back and clip from other streams too. So, but anyway, so with this knowledge in mind, you returned to the Goblet and Gems to talk to Racine and became members of the Silent Axes, the resistance force here in Mirabar. And before we signed off last time, she wanted to throw you onto a mission just to help out the town while she waits for word back from the scouting party she sent ahead. Asking you all, how do you feel about methods? So I'll open with that. How do you all feel about methods?
The only Memphis I like is Mephiston.
Just go ahead and get the first roll of the night. Riku, can I roll to see if Meek would even recall what methods are from his previous life?
Sure. Yeah.
What do you want me to roll?
You can also use your knowledge from a past life part of your reborn if you wanted to.
Well, that just gives me a boost to a roll.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, so what do you want me to roll for that?
Roll history.
Alright, so, and real quick, because I probably will need that anyway.
Yeah.
So when you make a ability, use the skill. Okay, so on any skill. Okay, and you said history, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I might, because I have a -1 to history.
No.
Alright, so that's an 8. Give me 1 second. I am going to go ahead and roll a d6.
All right. Let's see here.
Alright, that's going to be an 11.
An 11. Yeah, you recall what methods are.
Okay. Yeah, me's going to go like, oh, they're a pain in the ass.
Mm-hmm. Little elemental annoyances.
Mm-hmm.
Well, unfortunately, here in Mirabar, we've had a gang of them that have taken over a forge here in town. Presumably because they love the heat of it. Unfortunately, they have been taking to the streets and kind of terrorizing town folks who try to get near it. And we kind of want to be able to use that forge to be able to make more weapons, strengthen the resistance and such. So I was hoping to send you all out to eradicate them.
How many are we talking?
Well, you see,
Question.
the fire in the forge is burning and causing them to continuously respawn/spawn. It started as a couple, then more. I want to say somewhere the size of it is now somewhere between 25 and 30.
Great.
Yeah, mixture of magma, smoke, and steam methods. Obviously, they like the heat. They don't really come out of the forge at night, though. They don't like the cold. It gets just for your awareness of where Mirabar is, it is in the northern part of the Sword Coast. Normally, weather ain't bad here, but because of the takeover of Icewind Dale and that frost proceeding even more southward, Mirabar has been a lot colder than normal. So they don't like to come out at night because they don't like the cold. But during the day, you'll see a few groups of them just wandering around near the site. The biggest way to be able to get rid of them is if we can put out that fire for good.
You were saying you wanted to use the forge for making weapons for the resistance. Don't you need that fire to use the forge?
Yes, but I would rather it be a fire that we light and not a fire that's been lit from an elemental portal.
Right.
Fair enough.
Yeah. So that's how they're basically able to respawn. If we're able to put out that fire and then just light the fire to be able to use to forge regularly, that's fine. But we need to get rid of that portal first.
Hmm.
The only thing is, I'm a bit more unsure about how to actually go about closing it. But I might know someone who might know.
Okay.
Please tell me they're not at the library.
No, they're not at the library.
Okay, okay.
In
When
fact,
you mentioned the library, I just give you a look, Tate, from when you tricked me into slapping that book out of Goliath's hand. Because I still haven't let that, like, Meek still hasn't let that go.
why are you so concerned about the library?
Don't ask. Just don't ask.
I just really don't like books.
Fair. Well, a little bit north of the in the city, is someone that goes by the Clockwork King. They're an artificer, a really dabbles in knowing a lot more about this kind of arcane workings. He has a few inventions, magical inventions that can normally help out around town. Maybe he has something that can help you out, or at least can advise you on how to take care of this.
I'm assuming since you're recommending him that he's trustworthy.
Oh yes, he is. He is a friend of the Resistance for sure.
Okay.
He's a bit of an odd one though.
Odd how?
Well, he's a bit of a hermit, spending his time with his inventions and the mandrons that are around his laboratory. He's a bit eccentric. But
So
he's powerful.
strange. I didn't compared to what's normal around here.
Fair enough. Let's say if things were quote unquote normal, he would be strange.
Okay.
Actually, Edness, can you make a history check yourself?
Sure. Okay, why aren't you showing up on my screen? That's weird. For some reason, I'm not finding history on my character sheet.
That is very weird. You should definitely have it on your character sheet. It should be in your actions under abilities.
I thought it would be under skills.
That's where it would be.
Yeah, that's where it would be.
Yeah. And unless it's jumping right past it. That's why.
Oh, scrolling through it.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Clockwork King doesn't ring a bell to you. I was seeing if possibly it would for you, but it doesn't.
Because I didn't roll high enough, apparently.
Nope. So yeah, that's the suggestion Racine gives you to check out before you
Oh,
head
God.
to take out the methods.
Cal, why did you have to jinx us?
We'll be fine. We'll be fine. Get the bad rolls out now before they get important.
Mhm.
That part.
That's why I said, let me go ahead and get the rolls started.
There you go.
Okay.
Well, if we can meet this Clockwork King and get some information, that would be beneficial, I hope. If not, do we have another way to stop the fire?
Ice
And lots of it?
and lots of it. See what you could do.
No, that's not in my capabilities. Anyone?
I'm just looking straight at Nero since they're the one I've seen use different elements so far.
I can minor illusion some ice. It'll look like ice. It unless you don't touch it, that looks like ice.
I don't
And I have
think...
I got
I
a
don't
1
think-
in 8 shot to cast Chaos Bolt, and it'll do ice damage. So I can just
Nero, I'm not questioning your abilities, but I don't think you can fake close a door.
That's that part. That thing.
If microphones were a thing, I can just see Tate doing the whole mic drop right when that was said.
Oh.
I can make it a little chilly. I just got to put my hand in it.
Oh,
Put your hand in it.
Okay.
Yeah, you're gonna have to elaborate there, Tate.
I got chill touch.
Well,
That's necrotic damage.
Is it?
That's not.
Yeah.
That's necrotic damage. That's not cold damage.
yeah, chill touch is
Oh.
neither chill nor touch because it's technically a range.
Well, then I got nothing either.
You're just constantly using that spell thinking it's cold damage, and you have no idea that you're using necrotic energy.
I
mean,
fully
what if
plan to make that canon for Tate at this point now. He thinks he's just freezing people. He has no idea.
I can understand the confusion. It used to be a cold spell up until 5th edition.
Ah. But yeah,
you're like the Batman who doesn't know what death is?
I stab them and they go to sleep.
I like it. Oh my god, if we give you like shadow blades or something. These are just fake blades. You're not actually going into them.
Stab.
I just thought of a really nasty prank to pull on players.
Oh no. Anywho.
Well, if we know where this person is, I guess that may be our first stop.
I think that would be your best bet.
Also, I've heard stories of people going around and like killing like rats and stuff to get stronger so they can get new stuff.
He also might have other items for sale too. He does invent a lot of stuff, so he might have things you might be interested in, whether now or later.
Excellent.
Cool. So, what are y'all gonna do? Are you gonna go or?
Yeah, I guess we can go.
Yeah, I was saying, not like, Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, head to find this Clockwork King and have a conversation and see if they can help. And if they can, great. We'll do that, and then we'll go to the forge, which I'm assuming we've been told where it is.
Yes, yes.
Okay, awesome.
She will have Lapis mark it on your maps where both locations are in the city and give you directions and all that stuff. So yeah, cool.
Okay.
It is the evening now. So it is chilly out. You see that the houses as you walk through are still lit up. Folks inside. The tavern, as you're leaving the Goblet, it's starting to pick up. And eventually, as you walk out and make your way to what appears to be almost like a neighborhood of small abandoned houses. This area hasn't really been occupied by anything in years. But it's interesting because if you were to look in the windows, it looks like there's still a lot of stuff in there. Like almost as if everyone in who used to be in this neighborhood were all hoarders, essentially. Around the area, kind of on like a patrol almost. Not really paying too much mind to you unless y'all are making some kind of scene as you're walking through. You see 4 iron cobras as they are just patrolling through. These kind of clockwork machines to look like snakes. You see a couple of them like look at you, and you could kind of feel as if their eyes are in a way scanning you to see if you're hostile or what you're doing and such. And eventually they go back when they detect that you're not harmful or anything. They just continue on their way. Eventually you find the largest house out of these, which was pointed out to you as the lair of the Clockwork King. And the door is unlocked and the lights are on.
I'm just going to walk up and just push the door open.
Wait,
you ever heard of knocking?
You walk in, and you see a bewildering horde of garbage, junk, debris, pieces of furniture, metal, almost like a maze of it in this home. Shelves lined with half-finished projects and such. You hear a little bit in the back, almost like tinkering as you walk in. You hear someone kind of like murmuring to themselves in the back.
Can I see them where they are, or is there just too much clutter?
They're behind a couple of the shelves. So you would have to like kind of move your way around this like maze of shelving and garbage to get to where you hear them.
Every single artificer I've ever seen has got a house just like this. He's talking to himself as they're weaving.
Yeah. Eventually,
Edness will knock on the door while it's open.
When you knock, you all see from out, like from the side of one of the shelving, a head kind of pop out, and it is a dwarf with kind of like a steampunk hat on, goggles, the whole getup. It goes, "Ooh, visitors! I'll be right there. And you just see him disappear behind the shelving again as you hear clattering of metal and objects going about. And soon enough, you see this dwarf artificer come around a corner to greet you with two small Mondrons following him along the way. He comes up to you all and goes, welcome to my lair. This is where I have a lot of my inventions, a lot of my materials, and I just a lot of my stuff. What brings you here? You're new here. I haven't seen you around.
We are
Methods.
new.
Method.
We're getting
Methods?
right to the point. Yes. So,
Wait. Yes, you are methods?
no.
No, that's what brings us here.
Tate is aggressively nodding his head.
You being the tiefling, too. You see him grabbing, like, his hand out reaching towards, like, this transparent box on the wall.
Wait, no, we are not methods. We are new, but we were given your information by Racine.
Oh, Racine. Oh, I love her. She's been such a sweet woman around here, really trying to keep things in order around here. I love her pub. Have you been to the pub yet?
Yes. We have.
Wonderful. Oh, of course you've been to a pub. You met Racine. How's she doing these days?
She's fine. To the matter at hand. So we have been tasked with potentially taking care of the methods. We know that there's a lot of them, and one of the things that Racine mentioned as a possible way to thwart them is something that could turn off the fire in the forge or kill the fire in the forge. And you were her first pick of someone who may have something that could do that. And that's kind of what we're here for. And also, we are new in town and just sort of woke up. And if there were things you might think might benefit us, we would love to hear about it.
Ooh, so she needs more of my genius. Fantastic. Yeah, I definitely have something that might be able to help. It's one of my grandest inventions. I just need to get something for it real quick. But other than that, feel free to browse around on the shelves. I have a couple things here that might catch your eye. But I just need to get one more part from the back room to finish the item that will definitely help you out. So I will be right back. And he scurries off.
When he mentions that Racine needs his genius, I'm gonna like lean into Nero and take. I'm sure they're probably close to each other, going like, seems like insanity is more the option here, like in a hushed tone.
You'd be surprised how often genius and insanity go hand in hand.
It's a very thin line, and you guys aren't whispering very well.
It is a possibility that he's just crazy.
Trying to get his help, maybe not call him crazy. That might be a good idea. Just
crazy good at inventing things. He's
You look like as you're looking around on the shelves, you see a lot of these intricate clockwork items that he's invented to work out. You see small devices. You see what looks like a mechanical crab. You see a toy coffin. You see a very unique chain shirt. You see an amulet. You see what looks like a bundle of gears with a few strings on it. It looks kind of half finished. You see actually what looks like an alchemist set as well, with a few potions, very thick potions being made in those, as well as that transparent box that I mentioned that he was reaching for when he thought Tate was a method.
I think Nero's gonna check out the box just to see if he can just ascertain what it is.
So yeah, so you take a look at the box, and taking a look at it, it looks like inside of this box there is a model replica of the multiverse inside of it. Well, I guess Goose is now the DM.
We're all dead now.
I do not want this power. Take it back.
And funny enough, Will had to step away.
Oh no! All right, we'll continue. Can someone message Will to fix this up?
I got it.
Anywho, you see this model replica inside this box. You see on the top of the box is a big red button, and with something written in Dwarvish underneath it. Now, a dwarf just dropped out. Do any of you read Dwarvish?
I believe I do. I'm checking. Where is that at? And I forget. Oh, I'll just look at my D&D Beyond page.
I
Pardon me.
I read Dwarvish.
Oh, you do?
I speak Dwarvish as well.
Fantastic. Any of you who speak Dwarvish read these runes, and it says, "Do not push," in all caps. You can't really tell.
Don't.
But
no.
He's gonna turn around
If
and then like
Eden,
minor illusion a hand behind him, the hand starting to go towards the button.
if Eden is the angel on one shoulder, Tate is definitely the devil on the other one. He's leaning in. Button.
I want to.
I was like, while they're trying to decide whether to push a button or not, I'm just gonna go to a random pile and just pull like a random item out from the bottom of the pile.
Okay. Let's see. Roll for me. Roll me a D6.
Yeah. That's a 6.
All right. You pull up this. It looks like an amulet on a keychain with like intertwining gears in it.
Oh, cool. I thought I was going to Jenga tower this sucker.
Oh, no. No. It looks like it can fall at any moment, but looking at it deeper, he has it in such a meticulous way that it will not fall.
Okay. Yeah. Am I able to tell what this thing does, or what do I need to roll for that?
Since you pulled it from the pile, you don't. There doesn't seem to be a tag on it. If you have identify or something on it available, you can figure that out. But from just looking at it, you can't really discern what it is.
Okay. I'm going to turn to all the magically inclined people outside of that, besides myself, here and go like, "Hey, what's this do?"
I do not
Just
know.
a chance that one of them has identify.
What does it look like it does?
Nero, I am the wrong person to ask that.
I
Meek, can you roll a perception check for me?
Yeah. Da, da, da.
Without warning, you hear, like, right next to you, without even noticing, you hear a voice say, "That, my friend, is called a clockwork amulet." As you see that the Clockwork King has reappeared suddenly right next to you, holding an item.
So when he does that, you guys will, which is surprising for someone of Meek's height, literally jump and almost hit the ceiling from this guy just popping up behind him. Like, no shriek, just a whole, like,
I get that a lot. And as he walks past you, he walks up to that transparent box and takes it off the shelf. Opens it up, and he puts like a small little orb inside of it, and then closes it back up, locks it, and he goes, "That was the last piece I needed. So this is actually what I was going to help you out with. It seemed like you've always seemed a little bit," as he gives a sharp eye towards Nero, "interested in it."
Very interesting model of the multiverse you have there.
Oh, yes, I made it myself. This is called a dimensional nullifier.
And I'm sorry, some of my companions are children and don't know how to not touch things.
Oh, it wasn't going to do anything until I put that last part in, so it didn't really matter. I was going to make sure that it would never go off unless I deem it so.
Well, I was referring to people grabbing things from your piles or trying to touch buttons.
Oh, I know, I saw. As the two little Mondrons that are around him, you haven't noticed this the entire time, have been watching you and relaying back to him exactly what has been going on.
I had a feeling.
Although I'm not sure.
If you put "do not touch something" on something.
Oh, good, you can read.
Nero just
I think that's called being
Nero.
owned.
You're smarter than that. You know better.
I was going to say, up until the artificer made the comment on Nero, you can literally see Meek was behind Nero ready to give slap until he did the whole. Actually, Nero, you probably would have seen that depending on which way you turned.
Big button.
But I do like your curiosity, though. Feel free to take a look at it. Like, you can feel free to touch anything else here. Nothing will set anything else off. But now this
The
one,
dimensional nullifier?
yes. So this is this, by pressing this button on the top, it will immediately close any dimensional portals within 5 feet of it. That should help you out with the methods. Just need to get close to that fire. Shouldn't be a problem for you, at least.
Right.
Is this like a single use kind of thing?
I did make it so that it recharges over time. I haven't figured out how to make it charge quicker. It takes about a month for it to recharge.
So one-time use right now.
Yes, until the 1st of next month.
And how well will it withstand the fire?
Oh, it's indestructible, as he just drops it.
As he goes to
Okay,
drop
guys,
it,
this
Meek will
does
actually.
not mean you can use it as a weapon.
Well, I was gonna say when he went to drop it because he did say it was a one-time use type deal. Until next month. Meek will actually try and dive for it.
Make a dexterity check. Acrobatics. We'll go with. You take a point of bludgeoning damage from it landing on your fingers.
Oh God! It's so
Like I
great
said,
that we're getting these rolls out of the way,
yeah.
guys. Let's just keep saying that, and like this means the fight is going to be awesome. Like,
As you hit the ground and it falls on you, Tate's just gonna like lean over and like give you a pat on the back, like "Good job, buddy."
But also, God damn it, Skull, you actually make a good point. That'd be great for the catapult spell.
Ooh. So yeah, he then just picks it up like daintily, like, see? Not even a scratch. Good thing I
excellent.
still have the safety on. As he then flips a switch.
I am terrified. So thank you very much.
I'm not
For...
giving it to you yet.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, sorry, that kind of came out mean. I mean, I want to give it to you, but I mean, kind of need something in exchange, you know?
Nero
So-
starts unbuttoning his shirt.
Wait.
Not what I had in mind.
Oh, okay.
A different type of rod. As he then pulls out of his pocket a what have I done? He pulls out an adamantine axle rod out of his pocket. And he goes, if you will at the forge using the more powerful flame before you extinguish it, if you would go and straighten this out for me, if you promise to do that, then I'll give you the dimensional nullifier to help you out.
So, just so I'm understanding this correctly,
Mm-hmm.
you would like us to basically smith that out for you
Mm-hmm.
while we're fighting elemental assholes.
I mean, you don't have to.
Before we close the door.
Yeah. But you don't need to do it while you're fighting them. I mean, you could fight them first and do it, and then straighten it out. It's not like it's a constant stream of them coming in. I think there's a new. I think they've been spawning, from my observations, at a rate of 1 a day. So if you kill them all and then straighten it out and then close it, you should be fine.
Okay.
Meek's gonna stand, would have stood up at this point after his failed dive. As he's kind of brushing himself off like the different probably screws and bolts that got stuck to him. I'm sure he's got all that kind of stuff just littered around him. He's doing like, well, considering if we can close this portal, they can light the forge for real. Why don't you just give us the device to close the portal and then get the rod fixed?
So I don't know if you were listening, but he indicated that the fire is stronger now because of the fact that it's method infused, I guess is the word.
It's a literal portal to the elemental plane of fire.
I'm mom, okay?
Yeah, when you say that, Meek just has this kind of reaction.
Yeah. Mom will take on the mom role. You all have given me this fucking role. So here you go.
The forge would never have the power of actually, Eden, you would know this, being a warforged. regular forge fires don't deal with adamantine well. They need something as strong as, unless it's a giant Baldur's Gate size forge,
Right.
something this type of fire that's in there, this type of portal is basically the only hope to do anything with
In other words, basically, make the main reason why it needs to be done beforehand is the fire won't be strong enough after we're done.
Exactly.
After all, and it just goes into this whole spiel about how smithing works when it comes to working with certain materials. Then goes in further detail with how difficult it is to work with adamantine. They are proficient in smith tools.
Oh yeah.
So what I'm hearing is Ednus is volunteering to do the smithing. That's what I'm hearing.
You are correct.
Wonderful. As he goes, turns around, picks up this huge box of tools and supplies, and even a one of those leather aprons and gloves for you, and just hands it to you, Edness, and be like, you'll need this as well. So basically, you have everything you need to be able to straighten this out.
Right, and this will carefully put that in their backpack because obviously they wanted to have had that while in the vat.
Mm-hmm. You do have a few. Like, I think you still have a set of smith tools. You do have some of your stuff from when you were, like, they were in your backpack from some of the supplies that you had in that dream world.
Okay, but this is like the full set.
Oh yeah,
that's better quality.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Like, thank you. The stuff I had from the vat is inadequate.
Well, I never said this is yours.
Obviously, I'm going to bring it back. I'm just saying it was inadequate for the job.
Yes, this will be much more than adequate for the job.
After all, we dwarves know the quality of our tools matters.
Oh, yes. Well, did anything else here catch your eye?
Can I do another like a perception check to see if there's anything that might be interesting to Nero?
Sure, yeah.
Yeah, Meek will probably look at that chain shirt you described earlier.
Okay.
Yeah, I was going to see if I could do a perception check as well.
Yeah, sure. Feel free.
17.
Awesome. So besides the clockwork amulet, you let's see. Yeah, we can do this. You feel yourself
Edness is also looking around too.
Sounds good. So Nero, you find yourself kind of drawn to that mechanical crab.
I had a feeling.
And you see it's a very intricately made crab, but it looks like a lot of its parts. Remember the old Transformer toys? It looks like one of those as a crab.
He's just fixated on it. He's got it. He picks it up and he's holding it. And he's just fixated on it.
Ooh, so you're interested in my clockwork familiar, aren't you?
Familiar?
Yeah.
I thought this was a toy.
Not quite. If essentially, if you put a drop of your blood in, then it will bond to you just like how Find Familiar does. It also turns into a seahorse.
But it can do crab too, right?
Yes.
Okay. How do I activate it again?
First, you pay me for it, and then it just uses a drop of your blood.
Just
That-
once.
Yes, that's kind of just how
Okay.
it bonds. But be careful with it because once, if it does die, it dies.
Like, there's no bringing it back.
No.
How much?
200 gold.
Turns to Eden. It's like, please,
How?
please.
I'm. What do you want me to do?
You're the
Are you-
mom.
Hey, the man.
We ain't got no crowd familiar money.
I was gonna say, I'm gonna lean in near, going like, "Isn't your family the one that's loaded?"
My family is.
gonna-
I'm not.
I don't think we have. He said 200
200.
gold.
Yep.
Boy, I don't know. This is gonna
He's
be a
just-
thing.
Single tear going down his cheek, and he's like,
Oh Lord.
it's okay. It's okay.
I say,
put it
Nero,
back.
just I
My-
can't believe I'm saying.
Would it
Go
be
ahead.
possible at all for us to get some gear possibly on credit since we are going to be doing stuff for the town?
That was what I was gonna say. I was thinking the exact same thing.
Make a persuasion check for me.
Who?
Yeah, while Tate's doing, I'm gonna lean in Nero, going like, "Why not just tell them to send the bill to your parents? Not like they'll know."
His parent.
I'm not sure what the whole situation is, and I'm not sure if I want them to know I'm alive.
So
I want to have my eyes glow, like while I'm like talking to him to see if it like does anything. Just kind of like hint towards it.
let me see here if
Ooh, 23.
23 is good. Let's see
It's
here.
better than what I was gonna
I'm
do.
gonna roll this one. All right. He kind of looks at you and goes, as long as you pay before you leave town, if you want to keep it, 1 item each.
Nero's
Oh.
like a kid in the candy stores.
You, sir, are
Crap.
a gentleman and a scholar, and he's going to give him kind of like old school bow.
So
All right.
thank you, Tate. I have no idea how I was gonna get that done. No
It's
clue.
either that or pull a heist.
That was the thought.
And then,
Either
what do you do
that
about
or-
the chain shirt you described earlier? Because like I said,
Yeah.
Meek was looking at that.
What were you gonna say, Goose?
I was just going to say we could also draw straws for sexual favors.
No, I don't know. Nero was already taking his shirt off.
That is like, oh, is that we're doing that now? Okay, hang on.
No,
No,
no, no,
So,
no.
So
I didn't know you were a bard.
That's gonna be his multi-class later. He's doing his training now. So Meek, you take a look at this chain shirt. You look at it, and it has a couple like it almost looks like electrical wiring through the chains as well. And the king looks at you and describes it as one of my favorites, one of my more favorite inventions. This is a mind sharpened chain shirt. what's really cool is that you just press this button, and he points to like a button that's like right over the chest, and it helps you refocus your mind. Essentially, by using this, using a charge from it, you can change a Constitution saving throw fail into a success. So what do you think?
Meek.
Yeah, no, sorry, I had to look up because I was trying to remember what the AC was on Shane's shirt.
Oh yeah,
not-
oh yeah. Sorry.
It's going like, yeah, not bad, but definitely not for me. I need something a little bit stronger.
Nah.
And I'll just pass it to whoever wants to grab it out of my hand.
All right. Looking around more, Tate, you end up seeing this small toy coffin that is sitting on the shelf. It kind of looks a little out of place with all of the mechanical stuff going on. I need you to make me a perception check real quick. Fantastic. You can hear in this small coffin what sounds like a dozen tiny fists pounding to get out of the coffin.
What's that?
Oh, I don't actually know that that came from Luskin. It just showed up here, so same time that the Mondrons showed up too. So I actually really don't know what that is.
Do we know what happens if it's opened?
I've never opened it. It's locked.
Can I take a look at it?
If you want that to be your item, sure.
Yeah, I don't think you can just attempt to open it and
Now it's Nero's turn. Do it. Get the coffin.
Yeah. Let me play with it. Let me see if I can get it open.
Okay. Do you have thieves' tools?
Yes.
Okay. Make a dexterity check using your thieves' tools.
Do you want straight dex or do you want me to do sleight of hand for it?
Straight dex.
Okay.
And you're proficient with thieves' tools, right?
Yeah.
So add your proficiency bonus to it.
That's 2 right now, right?
Yeah, yes.
Okay. $12.
12. Yeah, you're like, this is a really tiny lock that you're probably not too used to, but after a little bit of playing around with it, click, you're able to open it. And as soon as it clicks open, the top of the coffin flies open as a dozen little mechanical crawling claws scuttle out of it and rush away. Inside the coffin, you see a charred silver wedding ring with a small blood diamond on it. Engraved on the bottom of the coffin are the words, "Is no fun, is no Blinsky." Yes! Somebody got it!
No.
But yeah, that's what's in the coffin.
Tate's just going to turn to Nero and show him the box. Grab the ring.
Okay.
What do you think? He's just going to like
You've
Should
come
I?
this far. I mean,
You now have a ring on your finger.
Yeah, put the ring on.
It's a ring with a blood diamond.
And now I have an empty box.
And now you have an empty box with an etching inside of it. I mean, given the fact that the ring, it's a blood diamond, it costs a pretty penny.
Mm-hmm.
He was going to give it to you for 10 gold. So talk about a profit.
That's true.
Hmm.
Was anyone else looking at anything?
I would be. I know we found that there was an amulet listed.
Yes, the clockwork amulet.
Okay, so that was that. All right. Is there anything else?
Do you want to look at there is a small handheld device, and there's also a bunch of potions.
Random gear. Yeah. I'll look at the potions.
Okay. So you
Yeah.
look at the potions, and they all do look familiar to you. Like the bottles, the liquid inside look very familiar to potions that you have seen before. You spot their well, first off, the alchemist set looks like a modern day coffee maker. But as for the potions, you see potions of healing, potions of greater healing, potions of fire resistance, and a potion of vitality. The one thing you do also notice looking at these potions is that, again, the liquid is very thick. Very viscous. And the Clockwork King comes over and explains, well, I couldn't get the recipe quite right. So they'll still have the same effects of their other potions. They might just take a little longer to take effect.
Oh, okay.
So instead of right away, it'll take about 6 seconds for it to take effect.
Okay. Okay, well, this could be beneficial. I am not proficient in alchemy. No, I am not. So, but it's always good to have something on hand. Maybe I can experiment. Experimentation can be fun.
I mean, the alchemist set is not for sale, but the potions are.
Oh, right. So this exchange situation. Do you can we take all of these, or
I will say you can grab up to 200 gold worth of
okay?
potions. The potions of healing are 50 each. There is one greater healing worth 100. There's two fire resistance that are worth 100 each. And then there's one potion of vitality that is worth 200.
Okay.
And there are three regular potions of healing available.
Okay. 3 regular potions. There was how many greater?
1.
Just 1? Okay. So Eden is thinking. We might need the fire resistance, considering magma, steam.
I'm fire
Those kind of-
resistant.
So you're automatically fire resistant. That's good. That's great for you. I don't think anyone else is. I could be wrong, but in either case, and maybe having one of those, and maybe the 2 minor healing potions would be good, but also the just 1 greater would be good. Vitality. Do I know what that is? I know this potion. I'm just trying to think.
Let me try to remember.
I removes any exhaustion and cures any disease.
Yes. Yep.
for next
Exhaustion and
24 hours.
disease.
Regained and maximum number of hit points of any dice you hit die you spend. Nice. Cool. I will grab one potion of fire resistance and 2 of the healing. I think that'll
Sounds
be
good.
good.
Yep. So yeah, these are basically regular potions as they normally are, except that they take effect the turn after you use them.
Got it.
So because they're viscous, it takes a while to get down.
Time release healing potions.
Yeah. You're drinking. Oh god.
Yeah.
It's like scoopy.
Yeah.
It's
It's like a
worst.
slushy or
Yeah.
a smoothie. That's the word I'm
Yeah.
looking for.
Yeah. But
Like a protein shake. It's a protein shake. Just
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah. So that just leaves the handheld device, which I assume Edness you're gonna find. You see a sign under it, that says "Clockwork Quantifier."
What does the clockwork quantifier do?
Oh, let me show you. And he grabs it and he walks over to like a box of just nails and holds it over it and presses the button. And after a little bit, you hear it say, "There are 147 nails." That's what it does. It will tell you the exact amount of whatever you pointed at.
That's honestly less nails than I was expecting.
It's a small box.
Yeah, I'm going to grab that because that might be useful for figuring out how much materials are available at the forge once we get things taken
Okay.
care of.
Fantastic. It does have 10 charges on it.
Yep.
Cool. All right. The only other thing I skipped was the bundle of items with the string. I'm gonna skip that because there's no bards in the group, and it wouldn't be worth it for any of you. It's essentially he could turn it into a bard instrument. So, other than that, was there anything else you were looking to do here or talk about?
I just have 2 questions.
Sure.
The first one, am I getting anything off of this ring at all?
No,
Okay.
it's a mundane ring.
Okay. 2, the thing, like, what was it that was in the coffin?
So there was a bunch of these mechanical crawling claws that just
Mhm.
scuttled out of it. Otherwise, it's empty and it's just etched in the bottom. It says, where is it? Where is it? It's "is no fun, is no Blinsky."
Blinsky?
Yeah. Here, I'll post it in chat.
Thank you. Are they like still like in the store thing?
Nope, they scuttled off into like corners and crevices and such.
Anybody know what a Blinsky is?
Isn't that a donut?
I don't know if Eden knows, but I know it looks like Damon knows. You can feel you're muted, Damon.
Yes, I turned to mute on this thing and
Yeah.
forgot. Anyway, no. Yes, Damon knows what this is because I am playing a Curse of Strahd campaign that's ending soon, and that is from Curse of Strahd. As a matter of fact, the character, if you know the game, one of the characters has a bunch of dolls, like a bunch of them, and some of them are from Displinsky's toys. My character was the doll. The dolls, they all look like me. That was a great thing to have happen early on in the campaign. Totally wasn't freaky at all.
Yep.
Anywho,
And
but
he
Eden's
mentioned that this coffin came from Luskin, which is west of Mirabar. I can see the cogwheels turning.
I'm gonna see if you said they're little claws?
Yeah.
I'm gonna see if I can find any of them.
Okay. Make a perception check.
By the way, does this recharge?
No, you'll have to bring it back to me and I can recharge it.
Okay.
With a 19, no, you're not able to find any of them. Like, these crawling claws were like that tiny.
Oh. Gotcha.
So. Oh, yeah. Anything else here?
I don't think there's anything
That's all I
else.
got.
Okay. Well then.
So
If that
we
is
have-
all, it is getting pretty late, so I kind of need to start closing up. But other than that, feel free to stop by anytime, especially when you have my payment to pay for all this. If you want to keep them,
Got it.
Cool.
Thank you so much.
So it is the evening. I would say around 9 p.m. ish, real world time.
Right.
What would you like to do?
So we have the nullifier.
Mm-hmm.
We have some neat little things. We have some potions. We have that.
Mm-hmm.
Do we want to take care of the methods now? Or wait? Taking care of them now means because they if they remember, like, they'll be in there at night because they don't like to go out because of the cold. So
Yep.
that's my suggestion.
Hero's got a dagger out, and he's trying to poke his finger to get a droplet of blood for his familiar. And he's like, "Sorry, what?"
You probably didn't notice this, but on the top of the crab, there's like a little needle that you can like prick your finger on. It's kind of like Sleeping Beauty style.
The moment he notices it, immediately just pushes his finger into it.
And you see it once the droplet of blood goes down, you see this crab come to life and start just scuttle up to your shoulder.
He's like, "Yep, Rangoon. That's it."
Yes. Rangoon, the clockwork crab / seahorse.
Yes.
I blame Goose for that suggestion.
I approve.
As you totally should.
Yes.
Much appreciated.
You're welcome.
So shall we make our way to the methods and try to dispatch them, knowing that there's a lot of them there? Yes, no,
I
maybe.
mean,
Meek's already headed to the door.
I'll vote for method hunting. That's fine.
Okay, then we shall go.
All right. On to the House of the Bright Blade. So you can see that this place was a really well-known forge for a very long time. Or at least in its heyday. You still see a sign there of the forge master of it, whose name was Zespara Alanther, who was well known, especially for those for both Ednus and Eden, with both your respective races. Zespara was one of the finest blacksmiths in the Sword Coast, and this was where she worked out of. But since then, obviously, it's been abandoned, and you can hear inside and even see kind of the flickers of flame from the Mephits hiding out inside. So, you are standing outside. What do you do? The door is closed.
I just say we barge right on in as Meek draws a sword. He doesn't move yet, but that's a suggestion.
Barging in would remove any potential surprise, but do we really need surprise? I don't.
My biggest worry is getting overwhelmed. There's
Right.
potentially dozens of these things in there, and there's a good chance that we can get overwhelmed. So what we want to do is try to separate them out as much as possible.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, we can divide and conquer, have one team, lure them out of the building, another team go in to forge this rod.
I'm assuming Nero has at least knows what a mephit looks like, right?
Yes.
Okay. So he's like, I mean, bear with me, and he's got to cast minor illusion and create a female mephit, or at least like a cartoonish approximation of a female mephit, and have it sort of like Bugs Bunny style kind of wave at the window trying to get their attention.
Okay.
I swear to the gods if this works. This is me saying it out of character, by the way.
I for some reason I feel like Meek would say that in character as well.
Nah, because Meek don't care about the gods, so he really wouldn't use them for that kind of verbiage.
So you see, you make this cartoonish, almost Bugs Bunny-ish method outside the window, kind of trying to knock on the door. Woohoo! Woohoo! All this stuff. And after a while, you don't really see much activity. And as you look into the window, the Mephits that are on guard duty in the front of the forge are the laziest motherfuckers you've ever seen. Like, they have no attention span. They have zero, like, yeah, they're not, they don't even notice it happening. In fact, to be blunt, it looks like it would be fairly easy to just sneak past them if you were to go inside.
He's gonna dispel the method and be like, let's just, God, I feel.
It was an
Meek is
attempt.
just gonna pat him on the shoulder.
They have a passive perception of 7.
Yeah. So, do we want to try? Going in, or what would we like to do?
Well, where are we situated as to can we see the portal that we need to close, or is
No.
that further in?
It's further in. You can see through the windows. It looks like a storefront almost, and you could see almost a hallway that would lead back to the forge, and you could see the light flickering from it. So you know you would have to go inside and further back.
Okay. So
I'm not the leader, so I can't make these decisions.
I don't think we have a leader. We never talked about that. We were just a team. The 4. Anyway. But shall we? Okay. I'm not sneaky. Well, I can't. I'm kind of sneaky.
If you do decide to sneak in, it would be a group check. So half of you would need to pass. Also, like I said, their passive perception is 7. And yes, you can tell by just looking at them through the window that they are very inattentive guards.
Well,
I think it's safe to say that I could counter someone's failure for a stealth check.
Well, if we're gonna try to sneak in, we should at least do that instead of standing out here, because I'm sure. Guess they're probably not paying attention at all. But let's head in.
Okay.
So if we just go in and we put out the fire, do they all just disappear?
I don't think that happens.
No.
I think they'll still be there.
They'll still be there. They just can't respawn.
Yeah.
And again, it'll take a whole day for them to respond.
From the youth.
Yeah.
So the idea would be to destroy as many of them as possible, which I could do, maybe, but it would definitely let them know we're here.
What are you thinking?
Putting a moonbeam where a good amount of them are, so that, like, especially if there's a bunch of them cuddled in like 5 feet or so, it would hit a lot of them and potentially. I don't know. I don't believe that they're immune or resistant to radiant damage. View. Yes. That was my thought, is to put it somewhere. I could potentially, if I can see through the window and like, it'll start everything off though.
So you essentially, looking through the window, you can spot 6 methods in the front window. With how Racine explained these methods, you could kind of assume that the rest of them are backed by the forge. for warmth.
What if I were to sneak in? How many of them you think I could kill before they'd notice?
Um, I don't know.
You
I
are a
mean-
resident sneaky guy.
I mean, I'm willing to find out, and you guys just have my back if shit goes sideways.
Yeah, well, there's at least 6 in here right now, and we could potentially do that and then go through. Yeah, I think if you want to get in, and we can have your back should it start going bad.
Okay.
Sounds good. So I will draw my rapier, and you said is the window open?
The window is not open. The door is unlocked. The front door
Oh.
is unlocked.
Well, and then we'll just go in the old-fashioned way.
All right. Go ahead and make me a stealth check. You are now inside completely undetected. You see this storefront area. The air is filled with soot and smoke. The interior has basically been gutted. You can see the exposed, scorched walls around. There's a few counters, a few weapon racks, a row of empty crates. But everything else is basically charred kindling at this point. You see a stone hallway from which you can see the glow of the forge in the back. And you also see a few swords and daggers that are just scattered about on the floor. And despite their long exposure to magma, smoke, and steam, parts of these weapons still gleam and hold their relative shape, basically making their expert craftsmanship very evident. Go ahead and make me another perception check. $15. As you look up the hallway, midway down that stone hallway, you see what looks like a wooden trapdoor. Around this trapdoor, and it's not really a trap, it's literally one of those things you lift up. You see a pool of water that is continuously freezing and melting over and over again in that area where that door is. As for the methods that are in that front area, you see 2 of each type: 2 magma, 2 steam, and 2 smoke.
Which ones are closest to the door?
The closest to the door will be right along the wall of the door is a steam method.
I'm going to sneak over to him.
Okay.
And I'm going to grab him by the throat and stab my rapier through his head.
Okay. Roll your attack.
Um,
$22 will definitely hit for 11 damage.
Oh, that didn't do my sneak attack.
Oh, what is all right, yeah, you'll have to roll your sneak attack separate.
It's just 1d6 right now, right?
I want to say it's 2.
Oh man.
Because you're level 3. Yeah, it's 2d6.
Oh. Well, how about that?
Gosh.
But isn't he also multi-classed?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
Yes,
it's
so it
just
is only
one.
1d6. That's right. You only have 2 levels of rogue.
An extra one.
Yep. So you go ahead and you stab this through it, and do you do anything to make sure it doesn't make a sound?
That's why I grabbed it by the throat first.
Okay. Okay. You stab through it, and you see it start writhing in like this pain, bleeding whatever steam methods bleed. Make another stealth check for me to see if you can keep it quiet. Oh yeah, they don't notice a thing. So I'll say you can get another attack in.
I was still muted. Yeah, I'll just roll right up to the next one.
Yeah. Well, you still have it. It's still alive in your hand.
Oh, it's not dead yet?
It's not dead.
Oh, well, let's hit him again.
Yeah. Has a lot more HP than you thought. $15. Yeah, it'll hit, and you do 10 damage. So you take the other stab into it, and before even your sneak attack damage goes through, and it suddenly stops writhing. And then I'm going to need you to make a dexterity saving throw for me.
Oh no.
How
I forgot about that.
do I do saving throws?
Normally if you pull up your skills and click on Dex,
got
it
it.
should say, yeah. All right. You see this thing about to burst, and you just chuck it to get it out of your hand, as it poof into a cloud of steam. Now that gets everybody's attention. Methods explode, buddy.
I forgot.
I'm gonna need everybody to roll initiative for me.
Yay. Oh gosh, where is it? There it is.
I will go ahead and place everybody except for Tate outside. I'll yeah, there we go. All right, so we've got me, Tate. And Wormslayer is not back. This steam method.
I'm back.
Oh, you're back? Okay.
I just don't know how to go about rolling for initiative.
So you should have seen a pop-up come up that says roll for initiative.
Okay, so it might take a while because, I suffer from severe lag on alchemy.
Okay. If you want to roll it separately another way, you can.
It just now popped up.
Okay. Also, if you want to switch over to the tactical view, you can see where you're at. And on that, Edness, you just heard an explosion happen on the inside. What do you do?
I'm going to go in because and try to find the cause of the explosion.
Okay. So I'm gonna just say that you step within right inside the doorway, and what you witness, you see the 5 remaining methods all agitated. You see Tate over by the wall, and you see as you see the dissipating cloud of steam basically in the center starting to dissipate. And you could probably tell that is probably where the explosion came from.
Okay, well then I'm gonna cast a guiding bolt at one of the surviving ones. Let's see. I'm gonna have to go without tactical mode because otherwise it's not working on my end.
Okay.
Because lag.
Yep. So you have the closest one to you is a smoke method.
All right. And how many magma methods are there?
There are 2 magma, 2 smoke, and 1 steam left.
I'm gonna fire a spell at this remaining steam.
The remaining steam one. All right, go ahead and roll your attack.
All right. Oh, of course. It won't. I have to log out, log back in because of the lag. Sorry, everybody. I'm on a dinosaur.
All right. All right. So you said you're gonna guiding bolt it?
Yes, at as a level 2.
Okay. Then
I'm in the process of logging back in.
okay. Do you want me to roll it for you in the meantime?
Yes, please.
All right. I'll take care of that then. Guiding bolt cast. 21 will hit, dealing 21 damage to that steam method. As you see your guiding bolt slam into it as it just poof into a cloud of steam, basically killing it instantly. Because 21 hit points is exactly what you needed to kill it. So well friggin' done. So that method is now dead. So well done. Anything else you want to do with your turn?
Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. So no.
Okay. Cool. Trying to get this away. There we go. All right. Next up is Eden. Eden, you're
Oh,
standing
hey, it's
outside.
me. Yeah. I will go inside. Got myself.
Right.
There we go. 1, 10, 15, 20, 25. And I will see the smoke method
Mhm.
man. And for the sake of conservation, I will cast a sacred flame at it.
All right. Which one are
So it
you?
needs to the smoke method 2.
Smoke method 2. All
Um,
right.
it just needs to make a, I think, dexterity save.
Dexterity save. Yes. Let's see here.
Yes.
Dexterity saving throw. It will fail.
So it takes the 3 radiant damage.
3 radiant damage as it squeals in pain as it gets hit with that radiant energy, taking that damage. I don't know how the method sounds like. Anything else you'd like to do?
No, that is movement and action. I could. Do I want to right now? No, not right now. I will wait.
All right.
I'll leave that be for now. All right.
Fantastic. All right. Then we'll move on. The magma method over here is going to, let's see here. It is, how quick is it? Yeah. It's going to fly 10, 20, 30 feet over to here. And it is going to shoot its fire breath at Ednus. So, Ednus, you will need to make a dexterity saving throw. All right. You unfortunately fail that saving throw, so you take 8 fire damage. All right. And on that, Nero, it's your turn.
Nero is going to run in.
Mm-hmm.
What's his
I think you have 30 feet.
30 feet?
Yeah,
So
any square is 5.
So here's 30.
Mhm.
And then he's going to fire a chaos bolt at the magma method that just attacked Eden.
Okay. Go ahead and roll your attack. Let's hope for that cold damage.
Yeah, right?
So 24 is going to hit.
Yep. On a hit, target takes 2d8 plus 1d6 damage. Choose one of the d8s. The numbers rolled on that die determines the attack's type. So it's a 7 or a 4.
So that's either force or psychic.
Let's do some psychic damage to these methods.
All right. You go ahead and you shoot off this chaos bolt as you see it leaves your hand and turns into that purplish psychic energy. As the magma method starts screaming in mental anguish from the pain it just took.
Forcing it to relive all of its most awkward encounters.
As it is whatever it would look like for a magma method to bleed from its eyes, it's looking pretty bad. How do I explain a method bleeding? That's the best I can come up with.
If it's magma, is it like just tears of like hot lava?
Yep.
Yeah.
Or if it's like opposite, it's like ice droplets for being opposite. I don't know.
Yeah.
Coal dripping. All right. Nero, is there anything else you wanted to do?
That is it.
All right. Next turn. This magma method is going to go 10, 15, 20. Going to swipe at Ednus with his claws. Not going to hit at all. So it is now Meek's turn.
All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to move right here,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm going to cast Sleep.
Ooh, okay.
So let me go and roll my 5d8 for the total number of hit points we're dealing with.
All right. I should set Sleep up to actually just do the roll.
I probably should have done it that way. I didn't think of it, so.
16.
Damn,
Right.
that was a low roll.
What order do you set it? It's important for you to tell me what order.
Yeah, well, it's supposed to go starting with the creature that has the lowest current hit points.
Okay. So the magma method that was hit with the guiding bolt falls asleep.
Yeah, how many hit points did it have left?
It had 6.
Okay, so there's 10 hit points left. So who's next after that?
The rest of them have over 10 hit points.
Okay, so that's the only one that falls asleep then.
Yep. So that one's asleep now.
Okay, damn, I was hoping to get more.
Sorry.
Don't you mean Chaos Bolt? I one-shotted
Yeah.
the one I hit with the guiding bolt.
Yeah, it was the Chaos Bolt
Yeah.
one. So magma method 1.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah.
Yeah, either way, Magma Effort 1's asleep. So
Yep. Cool. Is that it for you?
let's see. What do I want to do? Because I do have some bonus action spells.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? Because we're all pretty much clumped up together. I want to cast Sanctuary as a bonus action centered on me. Because it's what? Because 30-foot range? Yeah, 30-foot range.
Okay.
So now, let me pull it back up. Well, okay. Well, I still have to say one person in particular. It doesn't target everyone though, sadly. So I'll name, because Ednus is beginning to attack the most, I'll target Ednus with this.
Okay.
So yeah, so it'll be on them, but I don't, you know what I mean.
Yep.
But any attacks or hold on. Yeah, any creature who targets a water creature with an attack or harmful spell must first make a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, they must choose a new target or lose the attack or spell. AoEs are not affected, though. So if they cast Fireball, that still goes off without a hitch.
All right.
If the water creature makes an attack, cast spell that affects the enemy or deals damage, though, the spell ends. So at least protects you until your next turn. Because I know you're going to do something on your turn.
All right. Sounds good. All right. Tate, you're up.
So I'm gonna run up to this smoke method that's right in front of me,
Okay.
and I'm gonna hit it with a booming blade.
All right. Go ahead and roll that attack.
So it's just my regular attack first.
Yeah. That's definitely going to hit.
Cast? Is that how that works? Okay, yeah. And then I'm going to disengage and run back to where I was.
All right. So it has that booming energy. You hit it with your attack. It's hurting pretty bad. Like it's doing the droplets of magma, or like that's a smoke one. No, that's a steam one. It's like you see what would normally be blood in the shape of steam dropping down. Maybe it's water droplets, it's steam. So
I
you
thought it
see
was-
water droplets coming down for it. Nice. All right, so the next one is one of the other smoke method. So we got 10, 20, 30, and it is going to do its cinder breath. Let me just see something here real quick. I need to check something quick. Actually, it's not going to do anything because it can't reach. And then this next one is agitated, does not know what it got itself into, and it's going to try to make its move towards you. So roll the damage. It's not smart enough not to move from your booming blade.
What is that, a D8?
It is a D8 Thunder, yes.
Three.
So it takes 3 thunder damage as you see it kind of like boom, it kind of almost like thunder push its way towards you from that attack. And then it's going to try to swipe its claws at you, Tate. That's a 14 hit.
Just misses.
Ah, all right. All right, hopping around before Edness, before you go, I'm going to roll something. Okay. Edness, it's your turn.
All right. So we can't see the forge yet, correct?
No, it's the forge is down the hallway. You can see the flame from afar, like the light of it flickering, but you can't really see the forge yet.
All right. I'm gonna cast and okay, who's in proximity of me at this point in time? I can't really tell.
So, Meek is standing right behind you. A magma method is standing right in front of you. There are 2 methods to the left of you and 1 in front of Tate.
All right, I'm gonna go to Tate.
You have a method literally right in front of you, so if you move, you're gonna take an attack of opportunity. Actually, you
I'm
won't
under
because they're
sanctuary.
sanctuary. Yeah, so you're just gonna go up there.
Yep.
All right.
Oh, no wonder why I can't see things.
And what are you gonna do?
I'm going to cast when I can get the spells to react.
Shield of Faith.
On
right.
Tate.
All right. So Tate, you have +2 to your AC.
Thank you.
Is that it for you?
Yep.
All right. Eden, you're up.
All right. So, that magma method that was attacking Ednus, I will do a guiding bolt at it.
All right.
At first level.
All right. Go ahead and roll it. Definitely going to hit. And it will pop with a 1-hit kill.
Woo!
And none of you are within 5 feet of it, so none of you have to make a save.
All right. That was why I went after that one.
Yep.
As opposed to the smoke one that was on Tate and
Very nice.
and once that's done, I am going to.
It's like I knew somebody was going to finish off the one that was in front of me, which is why I moved.
Right. I am going to move 5, 10, 15, just right there for now.
Okay. Fantastic. All right. So for the next method, this one, first I gotta check to see if it gets its breath back.
Well, that's Magma for one was one that was asleep, wasn't it? Because that was the Chaos Bolt.
It's asleep. That's right. It's how long does it stay asleep? Forever?
It is asleep until the spell ends, the sleeper takes damage, or someone using an action to shake or slap the sleeper awake, and it lasts for a whole minute.
All right,
for the
so
duration.
It's still asleep. Good call. Thank you for keeping on that. Nero, you're up.
Nero is going to do my movement first. So that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 right there. And then on the smoke method, he's going to use his lightning lure.
Ooh, okay.
So like lightning starts from his chest down his arm and erupts out of his hand.
Nice.
It looks a lot more powerful than it really is, but essentially he's going to try and Indiana Jones this smoke method and pull him towards it. While if he fails his strength check, he does 1d8 lightning damage.
All right, let's. It's got to do a strength save. You said.
Yep. Let me see if I lightning lure cast DC 14 to pass.
Okay. Let's see. Do strength. Sorry, I just saw its strength. It failed.
Okay.
So it takes 5 damage.
Yep.
Awesome.
I don't know why I randomly did a wisdom save, but
you're just proving how wise you are. But awesome. Is that it for you?
I did my action, did my movement. I believe that is it.
Fantastic. All right. Meek, you are up.
You're on mute.
Well, let's move up here on the Smoky Boy and swing with the sword.
Go for it.
So longsword rolled. That is a fucking howl.
You go ahead and you swing, and it almost dissipates into smoke before reforming itself, completely dodging your attack.
That's why I double check something. Okay. Okay, god fucking damn it. Oh, that's all I got then.
All right. Tate, you're up.
So, I'm actually. Fuck it. I'll just attack the one in front of me.
All right. Go ahead and roll it. That'll miss.
I'm going to. I'm going to disengage,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm going to hide behind Edness.
Okay. Do the thing. All right. So that method is gonna turn. Actually, this one just got lightning lord is going to try to claw at Nero.
Rude.
You're the one that hit it and yanked it over. And it's gonna do 4 damage to you.
That's his reaction to it. His claw attack. He's just like rude.
Yeah, that's 4 slashing damage. And then the other smoke method, yep. Still can't attack Edness because he's still under sanctuary because he hasn't attacked yet. So he's gonna fly around. Actually, he's gonna fly around this way to take a swing at Eden because Eden killed its buddy.
What did I do?
And you're gonna take 3 slashing damage.
Lovely.
Well, you lightning bolt the one and went pop. Or sorry, not guiding bolt did it.
Yes. That was me.
Yes. So you're gonna take 3 slashing damage. And
Done.
then it's Edness. It's your turn.
All right. Edness will move to about here.
All right.
And since people are making melee attacks, if I can get stop jumping. There we go. Such a good alchemy. Cooperating so far.
Don't
All right.
jinx it. Oh, your blessing.
Yeah. Tate, Meek, and Eden are getting blessed.
Okay. Just to let you know, because it is concentrating, that means the shield of faith that
Oh, good
Tate has
point. Then
down.
I won't do that.
Okay.
I forgot. So who's wounded besides me?
I am, but only 3. So
Nero is 4.
You're at
I'm the
4
worst.
hit points, or you've taken 4?
I've taken 4.
Very good distinction.
Yes. Man, this
Then-
smoke with the F me up.
Edness will. Oh wait, somebody already has an ever burning torch.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, he gave Meek, he gave you one.
last session.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Then I will. There's nothing I can do without breaking this sanctuary. But at the same time, we have the situation well handled where it doesn't matter if I break it. So, I will cast Toll the Dead on the Sleeping Method.
All right, go ahead and it's sleeping, so it'll automatically hit it. So go ahead and roll it for the damage at least. And it's gonna be the D12 because it's already down hit points. So a full 12 points of damage as that one, in its sleeping slumber, just pops. And because, again, no one's within range, no one has to worry about getting caught in the fireball that happens.
Oh God! I was gonna say it's like I hear a bell and then I no longer exist.
Bing! It just pops and I just hear like the bell just boom and it just dies.
I
Man.
rang my bell and something died.
Good lord. All right, Eden, it's your turn.
Yeah. So I'm going to hit the smoke method in front of me
Mm-hmm.
with my warhammer because
Yay!
might as well.
Do it.
Wait, is it okay? Hold on. Did it do it? There it goes. Okay.
That's gonna hit it, and you see as you hit it with your warhammer, it also just goes pop into a cloud of smoke. Tate and Eden, you're both surrounded in a thick fog of smoke, heavily obscured currently within a
Oh.
5-foot radius of where it exploded.
Okay. Okay. Can I move?
Yeah. You can move.
Okay. So I will move this way. 1, 10, 15. Yeah. That
Fantastic.
is what I'll do for now.
Awesome. Nero, you're up.
It's just the one smoke method that's next to us.
Yep, that's the last one left.
Okay, he's going to cast. He's going to do a shocking grasp on it.
All right, go ahead and roll that attack. That's a crit. So it'll do for my crits, as I mentioned, it's a full attack damage plus an extra dice roll, which is what you rolled anyway. For your crit. So that's gonna be a total of 12 damage to it. It's shocking. You see spurts of smoke flying off of it. It's still holding its own, but it ain't looking good. If it could bleed, If it could bleed, it would.
Can I
Does he
do
get to roll
another?
another d20?
Yeah, say, aren't we,
Yeah.
don't we? I thought you did exploding where he gets to roll again the d20 again to see if he maximizes period.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Go for it. Thank you. Thank you for reminding me about my own rule.
Ah,
Nope.
okay.
Nice try. All right. Meek, you're up.
I was like, I'm all for him not getting the insta kill because then maybe I can actually hit something.
Let's see if you can.
Yeah.
Right out.
Though I'm actually going to take a page and I'm going to cast Toll the Dead on it too.
Oh, awesome. Just got to make a wisdom save. And...
Really? How the D8 roll higher than a D12? Motherfucker.
All right, wisdom saving throw, DC 14.
It's going to
fails.
take 6 damage.
6 damage as it just pops into a cloud of smoke that is now surrounding you all. Yay! We are out of initiative.
Woo!
Yeah, I just imagine Meek's Toll the Dead being the bell, like just falling on the dude's head.
Of course it is. So, and even more so, because I was rolling this outside, you didn't anger the rest of the methods, so they still have no idea that you just did all this. So now you're in this main area. Again, we are out of combat, and you just see the hallway with that trapdoor that I mentioned that Tate found.
So you found
Freezes and melts.
Yeah, I will point the doorway out to everyone.
Yep, there's like a pool of just water that is continuously freezing and melting around a trapdoor.
Question: is there anything in those in the containers in the room?
Not really. No, bits and pieces of just wood and ingots. Nothing really too valuable or useful.
You did say that there were a bunch of daggers and stuff laying on the floor.
Yep.
Yeah.
They haven't warped or anything. They're just charred. So yeah.
I'd like to see how
What
many
kind
daggers.
of ingots?
I would say a couple of copper. At least only one copper ingot that would be worth selling at this point. Go ahead and roll me a D10 for how many daggers you're able to find and pick up. All right, you find 8 daggers.
I will take them all.
Fantastic! You have 8 daggers now.
Agnes did say that they would be keeping an eye out for usable materials and how much.
That's fair. But yeah, really, you'd only find that one ingot that would be useful.
There's other places to look in the forge.
Mm-hmm. All right.
So about this pool, or is it a pool?
It's like a puddle of water that is continuously like forming a thin layer of ice and then instantly melting. Like it's as if something is causing ice buildup from beneath that is instantly melting from how hot it is in here.
Right. Should we check this door down here?
Anything that we can use as cold against these methods, I think that'd be helpful.
Right.
It would be wise to not allow something to get us from behind.
Fair. So, is it trapped? I don't,
It is not trapped. It is locked.
Oh, okay. I might be able to take care of that.
All right.
'Cause I actually have thieves tools.
Oh, fantastic. Go ahead and make a dexterity check and use your, because I believe you are proficient in thieves' tools.
Mm-hmm. I am.
So
Since he's giving it a shot, I'll assist him if I can.
awesome. So advantage plus
So
advantage and +2 to your dexterity check.
Dexterity check.
Yep.
Drag to modify. Advantage.
Oh, that's great. So
Yeah. So
you're
19.
able to pretty easily unlock this hatch. And as you open it up, a blast of cold air comes from below as you see a ladder going down.
That's different. We should investigate.
I'll go down first.
Okay. So I'm assuming you all head down.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm right after Nero.
Okay. By the time you all get down there, you do notice, you do hear from above the Mephits getting very, very angry. Eventually, the door just closes. It's not locked, but it just closes in front of you. They're trying to stay hot. The cold air was filling up the room. Which,
If only we could lure them down here.
I mean, or if you can keep the door open.
Right.
But when you get down here, I'll put it on tactical view for you all. But you see this cold sheen of ice on the ground. The white walls all around the area, not really nothing really too big for them. You see two large metal doors that seem to be completely frozen over. Let's see. On the northern wall, you see a glowing 6-pointed snowflake that has been emblazoned on that wall. If anyone wants to make a religion check to see what this is.
I can do that.
17.
All right, seeing who else might know.
Working on it.
All right. So
Nero and Tate both fell asleep during that particular day of Sunday school.
Yep.
Both got
So
fours.
So it looks like Meek, you recognize this symbol. It is the symbol of Oral, the goddess of winter.
Okay. Yeah, I'll relay that to the group.
As you say Oral's name, and even though you're saying it like more like informationally to tell people,
Yeah.
you see the emblem glow briefly when you say her name. What was that?
Moral.
Nero, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw for me.
Yes.
Rip.
$21.
You feel this feeling of frost and ice come into your body, as if your body begins to start freezing from the inside out. But soon as that happens, you feel it dissipate through your body to the point that the cold almost feels like warmth, as if you're feeling it almost empowering you. Your eyes become icy blue. You now have a minor blessing of the frost meeting.
It's like, oh no, he's a White Walker.
So you can now, first off, you have resistance to cold damage for as long as you have this blessing.
Nice.
And you can cast the Gust of Wind spell with a save DC of 12 once without using a spell slot once a month.
Oh,
With the DC of what? 12?
DC 12, Gust of Wind.
Gust of. Okay, awesome.
Yep. So this will last. This you can feel this. This is from Oral herself. This blessing will last until she dies. If she dies.
Damn.
He's gonna look at the paladin and the clerics, and he's gonna be like, "This is how you guys feel all the time." Oh,
Oh, I just had a really messed up joke I could have said just then.
not exactly, but sort of.
Definitely empowered.
he looks at Tate. He's like, "I no offense. I know you don't. I know you have a negative opinion of the gods. This feels great."
No, it's not all gods. It's mainly just one specific one. He can go fuck himself.
Fair enough.
Cool. So
But yeah.
that's a thing. Wow.
As you see after that it's enveloped you, the symbol on the wall is still there. It just doesn't glow anymore.
Oh. Does that mean I'm a god?
No, no.
I'm gonna give slap him for that comment.
By the way,
I'm gonna lean over to him.
This was a save. If you pass, you get the blessing. You fail, you take 4d6 cold damage.
It's a good thing I passed then. Okay.
Yep.
So if we can keep that door open, that may help. But it sounds like they're already rattled. Do we have something to keep the door open?
What
Tate's
is the
gonna look
door made
down.
of?
Hmm?
Is it wooden door?
It's a wooden door.
Tate's gonna look at one of the plethora of daggers he just picked up.
Where's the hinges?
They're on like the south side of the door.
And it would be out, right?
Yeah.
It would be. We'd
It
have
would
to
be
go
on the
back up.
outside of the of where you're currently at. So you'll have to
Yeah.
open it to get to the hinges. But
Yeah.
you now have 10 daggers now, Tate.
Quick question. In what condition were the hinges?
Pretty good condition. Like
So easy to take apart?
I would not say that much. They're pretty sturdy to where not to be able to prevent tampering.
Yeah, I think this.
Well, no, I'm referring to like just removing the pins that hold them together.
Yeah,
Hold on. I got this. And I'm just gonna climb up the ladder, prop it open, stab one of my daggers into the wood, and lean it against the ground.
Okay.
Oh. Okay.
It is now open. You see in the hallway, as the methods begin to gather to go and close it again, and then see you as they kind of shriek and retreat back to the forge.
Oh. Okay.
Because they kind of know they're not going to be able to close this right now with y'all there.
Tate's gonna come down super proud of himself. All right. Problem solved. Now what?
Well, hopefully that will help. But now we have a bunch of methods that now know we're here, but they're now at the forge. So I guess we're heading to the forge.
You can kind of hear some of them are screaming and almost frightened. Some are screaming in pain.
Ah.
While this door is open, by the way, consider yourselves all resistant to no, actually no, not all resistant to fire damage. I mean, all your any fire abilities are going to deal half damage while this door is open.
So
if you use anything fire, just keep that in mind.
Got it. So while we're down here, before we do anything further, we have 1 potion of fire resistance. Tate's already resistant to fire. So Meek, since you're going to probably be close to these guys, do you want this? Or Nero or Ednis or
Well, Meek will just be like, sure, just grab it. He'll just gulp it down.
Okay, that's gone. Okay. All right.
So, do we want me to try to make the repairs while you guys deal with the methods, or should I help with the fight?
I think help with fight first, and then once we're done with fight, hopefully destroying these methods will, and then we can take care of the forge, the item, the rod, and then do the dimensional thing.
Oh, quick question, Riku. How much time has passed since the fight?
I would say about 15-20 minutes.
Okay, then the
Shield of Faith.
Shield of Faith is gone.
Okay.
It's good for 10 minutes.
Fantastic. All right.
Okay, well, shall we head into a fight with some methods, more methods, all the methods. I'm going to keep saying method because it feels like a thing we should say. Method.
Give me a moment because so for this next part, it's even pretty graphically intensive for me. So
there's a method to your madness.
There is a method to my madness, which is why I'm doing what I'm doing. So give me a moment. But like I said, you're hearing from where you're at pain too. And then after a little bit, you start hearing some of the methods start popping as you hear from the cold blast.
Okay. Well, let's go. Like let's start taking these things down if we're gonna take care of this forge, right? Go.
That's what you're doing.
I head up the ladder.
All right. You head up the ladder over to the forge. Give me just a little bit while I adjust this encounter so that my computer does not hate me. Which is odd for me to say because I just put this computer together.
Wow.
And it deleted everything. Okay. That's great. Awesome. Let me try something real quick. What do you give me? Please hold. We'll be right back with you. Because there are a lot of methods.
An operator
for
will be with you shortly.
Yep. It didn't want to show me all of the methods. There were 25 methods originally in this room. Apparently, Foundry can't handle that as well as I thought.
You mean
So-
alchemy?
Yeah, alchemy. Sorry, not Foundry. This isn't Foundry. Riku, stop it. So I'm deleting a whole bunch of them and essentially going to say that they got destroyed by the cold blast of air that you let out.
Ah, nice.
Which seems about right to me.
So you're welcome.
Yes.
Fantastic. All right. Let me bring y'all up. There we go. It's running a lot smoother for me now.
Good.
Fantastic. All right. I have you up in tactical mode. You should see where the methods are.
Oh,
You make sure I have them all here. 3, 5, 6. All right. And some of them are still deleting. Give me a moment. Still trying to adjust things. My apologies.
new stuff.
Learning the limitations of new things. Yay. Yay, bugs. Really. All right, let's get you out there. Let's get you out there. Let's get you out there. All right. I think I have it set now, at least for initiative's sake. So let's go ahead and roll initiative. I don't know why you can't see the smoke methods on your screen, but they're there. You got 4 smoke, 4 steam, and 3 magma huddled around this fire as it's super cold, getting colder. Actually, I'm going to adjust exactly where they're at. Cool. That's the formation they're in. Let's see. All right. I just need initiatives from Meek and Edness. It looks like Meek. They both wanted to go AFK. What up? There's Meek.
No, I'm still here.
Awesome. All right.
Okay, I'm on the way back to my laptop now.
Okay. But so in the meantime, we'll just kick this off while we're waiting for yours. Nero, you're going to be up first.
He's just gonna do his old faithful and fire a chaos bolt right in the middle of him, probably at steam method number 5.
Fantastic. Go ahead and roll it. That is going to hit.
Oh,
And
Okay.
oh, look at that. You got a 2, which is cold damage.
yep. Well, I also got a 1, which is acid damage. But I think in this situation, no, I'm just kidding. Yeah, definitely gonna do cold damage.
I was going to say, really? Really?
Yeah,
right,
straight in
so
the
that-
middle of him. He's just gonna aim his fingers and do like finger guns. Pow.
Awesome. All right. So, does it have? No, not this one. All right. So it's going to take the 7 damage of cold damage as it screams in even more pain than it already is. Tate, you are up.
I just gotta check one thing real fast.
Go for it.
20 feet, so 5, 10, 10. So I'm gonna step up to about right here,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna chuck one of them daggers at the same one he just hit with his chaos bolt.
Awesome. Go for it. Chuck away. That'll hit for 8 damage. Looking real bad. It's dripping steam. Anything else?
Yeah, I'm just gonna go back to my spot.
Cool. Meek, you're up.
I'm going to charge right up here to this one. I'm assuming there's no steam methods that I can't see hiding there.
No, you. The steam methods are like on. You have 2 on the left side, 2 on the right side of that rectangle.
Okay, cool. And we're going to try and smack this bitch in the face.
Go for it. Smack a bitch. That'll smack a bitch.
Oh, yeah.
For 5 damage. As somehow you physically are able to smack steam.
Mm-hmm. And then, do I want to? Nah, I won't smite it. That'd be overkill.
I mean, at this point, really?
I mean, if any of the smites had an AoE effect like the ones I had, then I would have been like, okay.
Fair. All right. Let's see. This one is going to move up to you and is going to swipe at you with its claws. Does a 19 hit?
Yes.
All right, you take 7 slashing damage. And then the next method is...
We got a raid.
Hey, Raiders! Welcome. This one that is also going to take a swing at you. Welcome, Raiders. Thank you so much for coming in. The heat is on, so to say. All right, let's see how this method ends up doing to you. Mm-hmm. $13's not going to hit you.
Nope.
All right, that one's going to miss. So next up is Edness.
All right. Is there any that look injured?
The one right in front of the 2 in line right in front of both of Meek are both injured.
So I don't want to try to finish them off in the, while they're next to Meek.
So if you remember the steam methods... Huh? No, you didn't get to see what the steam methods do. Tate, save that.
And I killed the other one from ranged.
Yeah. And they only explode in a 5-foot range, so it would only be immediately next to them.
Well, I have a feeling Meek can handle what's going to happen, but the one that's the worst for wear is getting told.
All right. It's a wisdom save, right?
Yep.
All right. Let's see how it does. Wisdom saving throw. And what's the DC? Never mind. It's going to fail. Go ahead and roll the damage.
I believe it's already in the process of rolling it.
Okay. It's lagging on my end, I guess.
Oh, I forgot to hit cast.
Oh.
I brain farted.
It just does 1 damage to it. The D12 is a 1, so
Wah, wah, wah.
wah, 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 as it takes a little bit of necrotic damage, but it's still hurting pretty bad. So all 3 of the magma methods. Well, actually, you know what? The 3 magma methods and the 4 smoke methods are all going to use. Well, 2 of them are going to use. Give me a second. I'm trying to figure out what they're going to do. Okay. 1, 2, and then the 2 others on the side are all 4 of them are going to use their breath attack. So, Meek, I need you to roll me a dex saving throw.
Five.
5. All right, let's see what damages you take. Or not take. So you're now blinded.
Yay.
From the method smoke. So you're blinded until your next turn, until the end of your next turn.
Got it.
And then as for the magma methods, you're going to take 3 plus 4. So 7 total fire damage. And that's halved from the total that you would have taken.
All right. Well, I also have the fire resist, so that would be halved again.
Oh,
right?
yeah. So that's 3 fire damage.
So good thing I chugged down that potion.
Yep. Good thing. So they don't want to leave this fire. So you've got them pretty good in terms of grouped up, which makes it Eden's turn.
As if you have an AoE, hit him hard.
So with that in mind, I am going to cast Moonbeam at second level. It's a second level spell, actually.
Yeah.
So they need to make a dexterity. So I'll put it essentially right, I think, on Steam Method 5.
Okay.
Which would get like all of the ones I can see on camera.
Okay. Yep. It
If
would
not,
get all of them.
Yeah.
So
that's what, 9?
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And is it half damage if they save?
Yes.
Okay. Take a damage.
When a creature enters first time, or starts its turn there, so it's technically on their turn. But
okay.
And then make a Constitution saving throw. But
yeah, well, it's not saying on their turn. Like it'll be like when you cast it, if they're in their circle, they'll take the damage, and then they'll take damage on their turns as well.
Yep.
Right.
So let's see. 1 will save. So the one further back is going to save. That one's going to fail. And that one is going to fail. So these 2 are going to fail and take the full 7 damage, it said? Yeah.
Yes. Ooh, whoa. Don't need to be that big.
7 damage to that one.
Yeah, 7. Yeah, 7 are 3, or however you want to split it. And I am
7.
now concentrating.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. That one's only taking 3. And then now it's time to do the Steam methods. Yay. Let's see how they do. Oh, they're going to do even worse. Yeah. That
Oh.
one. That one also fails. Failure. And failure. All right. So the one in the center pops.
Ah.
So that one pops. The one in front of Meek. Let's see here. Takes the 7 damage. So it's not looking good. And then the other two on either side of it are also going to take 7 damage each.
Got it. Okay. So that is my action. I will move here to kind of get away from the group a little bit.
All right.
That's my turn.
Fantastic. Meek, go ahead and make a dexterity saving throw for me. As the third magma method's going to do some smoke at you.
Fuck.
You're only getting a quarter damage. You take 2 fire damage.
Hey, everybody counts when you're in the tank, okay?
There's only one because of the fire.
Well, no. That's 2.
No,
we already
That's
had
2
is-
quartered, yeah.
I wasn't
Yeah.
looking. I'm not looking at the board.
Yeah.
I'm just.
The smoke methods and the rest of the steam methods. Well, the last steam method's going to try to take a swing at Meek. But the other smoke methods aren't going to do anything. They're too scared to move away from the fire.
Well, just
But they're going to miss.
yeah. Well, remember if they're starting their turn inside the moonbeam, they gotta roll the save and take more damage.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yes, you are very much correct. Let me go ahead and roll those.
Because I've used that spell plenty of times. I love that spell.
Thank you for the reminder. Thank you for keeping me accountable. That's going to be a failure. So that's going to take the 7 damage.
Mm-hmm.
And then this steam method. Oh, actually, no. I'm going to say this one over here is going to pop.
Okay.
Cool. Nero, you're up.
So I have a couple of things I could do. I don't want to just keep relying on my Chaos Bolt, although it does seem to be pretty effective. I think he's going to cast Chaos Bolt on the at second level at the steam method directly in front of. Actually, no, I take that back. The magma method directly behind is magma method 3, the one middle back.
Okay. Sounds good. Go ahead and roll that attack.
Oh, come on. 15, 18
Fif-
damage.
15 will hit.
Okay, so that's
either fire damage or poison damage.
well, I don't think fire damage is going to do much to the magma. So let's go with the poison damage.
All right, so that's 18 total damage.
Yep.
All right. And pop. That was enough. That was more than enough needed for it to pop. It pops and does an explosion of fire around it, but everything around it is immune to fire damage, so does nothing. But you made it pop. Pop, pop, pop. All right. Anything else you want to do?
I think I am going to. Can I cast? Do the gust of wind that I just got?
Sure.
All right, so I'm going to point at Meek's back because he's
Mhm.
blinded right now, right?
Yeah.
So I'm going to point at his back and cast gust of wind, and it's literally just going to be me breathing in breathing out, but it's going to go into a 60-foot cone as per the spell.
Mm-hmm.
So,
So you're trying to unblind him?
yeah, basically.
Fantastic. I'll allow it. You're now unblinded.
Also, the Mephits have to make a DC 12 strength save or be pushed 15 feet in the direction of the wind.
Okay. Jeez. God damn.
Really happy I passed that save.
Yeah. That gets blown back. That gets way blown back. So I think those two are the two that get blown back.
Sweet.
Or do they all get blown back? Would it hit all of them?
It's a 60-foot cone, so
10, 15, 10, wait, 10, 20, 30. Yeah.
yeah, they'd all get hit,
Yeah, they all get hit.
including me.
So that'll all be there. That's where they all end up. They all have negatives to their strength. I'm saying that they all fail.
Fair enough.
The Steam methods have a -3. So, all right, Tate, it's your turn.
5, 10, 20, 25, 30. So I'll take my full movement and move up here by him.
All right.
Of the 4, which one is taking the most damage?
Let's see. So out of there's more than what you see on screen because it's not loading them all still.
Gotcha.
But as for the 4 that you can see, going from left to right, you're at above bleeding, bleeding, and above bleeding. Going from left to right.
Okay, so I will throw a dagger at the bleeding one.
Go for it. That'll hit.
Nice.
It is barely hanging on. Like, barely.
Yeah, that's all I got.
All right. Meek, it's on you.
All right. To avoid the moonbeam, I want to go here and then go here.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to slap a bitch.
Slap a
With my sword.
bitch.
$22 for 4. Goddamn, 4 damage.
All right, it takes that 4 damage on the face. It is just starting to bleed.
And then, okay, actually, you know what? Fuck it. Bonus action. Thunderous Smite.
Go for it.
I'm being petty.
Go for it. So go ahead and roll it.
Oh, did I not put the dice roll in? Fuck.
No.
Okay.
It's an action 2d6 thunder.
Yep, and then they must make a strength saving throw or be pushed 10 feet and knocked prone, which really they can't move back any further.
Yeah. Well,
so they fail. It would just be
let's see if you can kill it first.
Yeah.
So 2d6.
Yep, no, I was trying to make sure I actually had 2 selected.
No, you don't kill it.
Motherfucker!
And it is prone. It's on the ground.
Yeah.
Anything else?
Nope, that was movement, action, and bonus action.
Okay. Next up is a steam method that is going to
It will
roll for
to- Yeah, the moonbeam.
the moonbeam. Let's see how it does. Con save. It fails. Do you have to roll the damage every time? I
That's
think
right.
so.
I think I do.
Yeah, I was like,
All
pretty sure
right.
you do on that one. There's not really any like clear ruling on that part.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll the damage for it. I don't know how much it was.
It's 2d10.
Yep. So go ahead and just do /roll 2d10. Space
Oh
2d10.
gosh. Okay.
You can also just click where it says 5e in the middle. It brings up a dice roller, and you can click 2d10.
Okay. I was trying to give me one.
Oh, there it
moment.
goes.
Oh, it rolled 4.
That
That was not on me.
that's fine. It was
Just take
15,
the first 2. Yeah, 15.
which is enough to make it pop.
Yay!
So it doesn't even get a turn. Edness, it's your turn. This is adult bubble popping. Yep.
Toll the dead on the one that's in front of Meek.
Cool. Go for it. Oh, wait. It needs to do a save. That's right.
DC
wisdom-
14.
DC 14 wisdom saving throw. It'll save.
Oh.
So nothing.
Nothing happens.
However, meanwhile, Edness will move towards the nearest anvil.
That's your movement. You're not near an anvil yet, but
Yeah,
you're
moving the full
about 10 feet
25
away.
feet.
Yep. You're about 10 feet away from an anvil.
Okay.
As the cold kind of seeps in, you can see as they're all starting to weaken as time goes on.
And that's
Okay.
my turn.
Okay. Smoke method is going to roll for its save. So get ready to roll your Yep, I'm going to need the damage for that one. Six. All right. And it's gonna take a claw attack at Meek. Taking 3 slashing damage, Meek. All right, this magma method is going to roll to save for the moonbeam. It's gonna fail, so get that damage going. Meek, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw for me.
Hold on, I had check, not save. 1 second.
Okay. All right, you save. So you're going to take 1 fire damage from it popping. Pop, 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 pop. Gonna roll again for another smoke method. Because there's a lot of them that are all into smoke in the beam. It's gonna fail. I need the damage.
There it comes.
And that one's gonna pop. Then another steam method that needs to roll. God dang it. I love Moonbeam, but I hate Moonbeam. Oh, wait, that wasn't the steam method for some reason.
Oh.
That rolled on the magma method for some reason. Let me try this. There we go. Constitution saving throw on the correct person. It pops. I'm just gonna say it pops because it had 1 HP left.
Oh.
All right, Eden, it's your turn.
Yay. Fuck.
This was fun.
Yeah.
So who is gonna kill the most methods?
Not Nero.
Oh, okay. I am going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Move here. 5, 10. Am I within, or did I take that spell? I thought I did. I did. Okay. What is the range of healing? Word. 60 feet. Awesome. So, Meek, I will cast a first level healing word on you. Casting. So you will get 8 points of healing. And that is a bonus action. I think it takes an action to move it. So I think I'm gonna kind of leave it where it is unless it's not hitting any of the.
It will hit all 3 of the ones that are remaining.
Okay, so we're just gonna leave it there and see what happens. So
Cool.
That's my turn.
Cool. You can see that. You should be able to see the 3 that are remaining now.
Yes, I can. Okay.
Well,
Awesome.
let's go ahead and this one's going to try to save. Let's see how it does. It's going to save.
So
it
takes
half.
Half of 12, so 6.
So it saves, so it's still up, but barely. And it's going to try to do its claws at Meek. It's not going to hit him.
Yes.
The next one. Let's roll.
By the way, I think Nick's prediction's going to be right.
That's going to fail. And it pops.
Woo.
Goodbye to that one. And then it's the magma turn.
Hold on.
Let's see. It's going to fail.
It's coming now.
And it actually also pops.
Woo.
All right. So let me just get rid of some of these. Nero, you are up. The only one left is the one in front of Meek.
I think he's going to see if... Oh, no, he's pretty far away. He's going to make his movement, so that's, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. and then do a lightning lure on it.
All right.
It's got to do a DC 14 strength save. Oh my god. It's a cantrip, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Strength save at a -2. It's gonna fail and take the 1 damage.
It's going to take 1 whole lightning damage.
All right. Anything else for that?
That's it.
All right, Tate, finish it off.
Tate has been watching everybody else use magic, and he's like, I still don't get how all this magic shit works, but I'm going to give it a shot. And he's going to cast Kill Touch.
All right, go ahead and roll. Yeah, roll the attack. That'll hit. Do 3 damage. It's still standing. Barely, but it's still standing. Is that it?
Yeah.
All right, Meek, finish it off.
Yeah, so I'm actually going to drop my shield for this because I want to swing my longsword two-handed. Because I'm ready to kill the bastard.
You miss.
What evil empowers this method?
Edness, finish it.
Please.
I blame the fact that's 2 a.m. my time.
You can't blame that on the dice.
Yes, I can. Whether it's valid or not is a different story, but I can always do the blame.
All right, Edness, what are you going to do? It's standing there. It's barely standing. Slayer?
They just did Told the Dead. It's in the dice roller.
Oh. Oh, okay.
I don't know what's wrong with the mic, but they at least did that.
Then I'll check on that. Let's see that wisdom. Save it. It failed. It pops. It is done.
Sorry, my browser was frozen.
No worries. So, you can exit it. We don't need tactical mode anymore. So after the last method falls, you're standing there with the forge ablaze with fire elemental energy.
Agnes will say, close the trap door.
Tate will go recover that dagger.
And the door closes.
And then Agnes will get to work on the
Concentrating on moving.
All right. It takes you a little bit to straighten it out, but the fire is strong enough for it to straighten out. And now you have a straight steel adamantine rod.
And then once they're done, Edna says, I'm done. Close the portal.
So who
We can't. We have to go back and get the piece to close it. He wouldn't give it to us till we got that rod straight.
No. He gave it to you so you can do it, but he asked you to please do this.
Oh, I thought he wouldn't give us that piece till after.
no,
I misunderstood earlier. My bad.
He gave it to you.
Right now, Tate and Meek are the two that are resistant to fire right now. So I don't know where, but you know, if you need to get in the fire, I'm just saying, like, maybe one of you can just hit the button on the dimensional nullifier.
You need to be within 5 feet of it.
Activate and toss.
I'll do it since I haven't taken any damage.
Okay. And you're also resistant to fire, so.
Uh-huh.
But all right. So you walk up there. You press the button as you see the multiverse model start to spin with this blue magic energy. Soon enough, you see it blast out the energy and the forge go cold. Tate, while you're standing there, go ahead and make a perception check for me. You just see a bunch of crap in the forge.
Sweet.
Cool.
Since I noticed it, I'll point out the bunch of crap in the forge.
Can we look?
Agnes will take a closer look.
Anyone who wants to look, go ahead and take the perception check. That's D&D for you. You pointed out to one person.
Agnes will also cast guidance on themselves.
11.
So, Eden, you just see a bunch of crap. Nero, you just see a bunch of crap. Meek, you just see a bunch of crap. Just need
I'm in the process of trying to roll.
All right.
You know, just for shit, I want to do my other usage of the past life shit.
You can use it. You can use it on this.
I mean, it's any skill check.
Yeah. All right. Doesn't help.
Yeah, I must say I was hoping to get above 20 because 19 missed.
Yeah. Just need to see if Edness gets it. Edness, where everybody else has seen crap, you see you can kind of see a very, very well put together blade buried underneath the soot.
Agnes will walk towards the blade and pick it up.
You pick up this blade, and it's a beautiful longsword, emblazoned with a purple gem. Definitely magical, definitely powerful as you learn looking at it. And as you stand there looking at it and feeling it in your hands, you hear in your mind, well, finally someone took care of those little shits. And that's where we're going to end it tonight.
Cursed
Nice.
blade. Cursed blade.
Not necessarily cursed.
It's cursed.
No, not necessarily.
Because it's intelligent doesn't mean it's inherently cursed.
I mean, gestures at the world around us broadly.
Mhm.
Fair. Very, very fair.
That is a very accurate statement.
All right. So when we return next time, we'll see what voice just spoke to them and see what's next on the team's plate. But until then, we'll join together in a couple weeks for that. Let's go around quickly and reintroduce ourselves, who you are, who you played, and where they can find you. We'll go in reverse order or from what I see here. So let's start with Slayer.
Hi, everybody. I am Old Worm Slayer. I have been playing Edness, the non-binary life domain cleric of Lathander, who is now currently holding an intelligent weapon that the others aren't aware is an intelligent weapon.
Fantastic. All right.
Will they tell them? Who knows? They might be too dumb to be able to understand.
You all heard the voice. I'll put it that way. You all heard it telepathically, not just
Oh, damn.
once. Sorry. And also, where can folks find you?
You can find me here on Monday for Wind Riders of Aria with Riku, Goose, and Kel, unfortunately for them. And in 2 weeks, Thursday, for the next session of Vecna.
Fantastic. All right. Goose.
Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm Goose. I've been playing Tate, your tiefling thief. And you can find me every other Thursday playing with these guys. You can find me next Monday playing Wind Riders as well. Check out the warptree.com website. All of our socials and everything are on there. And check out the Surge Discord as well.
Awesome. Nick.
Hey everybody, I'm Nick. I played Nero Aspengard, the half-elf storm sorcery sorcerer. You can find me on Twitch, Blue Sky, YouTube, Instagram, basically all the socials under Professor Hexagon. I play this every other Thursday. I play Orlea Origins with Kel every other Monday, and then Kellen also leads a Stargate campaign, which he plays every other Friday, which I am also on, which is a lot of fun. So definitely check that out.
Fantastic. Damon.
Hey everyone, I'm Damon. I played Eden, your Warforged Twilight Domain cleric in this game. On the socials, you can find me as DMAGamer79 on TikTok or Twitter. You can find me here every other Thursday with Reign of Vecna. You can find me on the Valentine's stream shows on alternating Monday nights playing Gaia Chronicles and on alternate with Riku. And then on alternating Tuesday nights, I am in Golden Feathers of Tea and Tang.
Fantastic. And yay! And then finally, Kel.
Hey y'all, again, I'm Kel, also known as the Celtic Wyvern King. You can find me every Monday here on Halfling Wizard Productions for either Orlea Origins, which we just had this previous Monday, or Wind Riders of Aria, which is this upcoming Monday, where you get to see if Riku here kicks my ass with the prosthetic leg that me and Goose built him. So we get to see how that goes.
Mm.
Every other Wednesday, including this upcoming Wednesday, you can find me on my own channel for my Theros 5e campaign, A God's Challenge. Where the characters my players definitely feel a little bit like an ass because they left their donkey across the river and they walked off away from them. Oh, I say really nothing for the pun there. Anyway, but here soon again, more likely at this point after the new year, I will be having a Surge campaign starting on my own channel. Just gotta wait for one of my players to get out of a campaign they're currently in. They're almost done, but I work retail, so the holidays are going to be hell. So, yeah. Every other Thursday, though, you can find me back here for Reign of Vecna. I play Meek, the Reborn Goliath Redemption Paladin. Again, you want to talk tongue twisters? Every other Friday, including this Friday, you can find me on Dinner in the Game for Walking Dead Jazz Funeral. We should be playing tomorrow. I haven't heard anything to the contrary. Opposite Friday, as Nick mentioned, though, I do run a Stargate 5e campaign on my own channel as well. Definitely check us out for that. And yeah, that's pretty much it.
Awesome. And as always, I am Riku, your Mind of Vecna, your Dungeon Master for this game. You can find me on social media as Pup Riku or Puppy Riku. You can also find me here on Halfling Wizard every other Monday, playing in Wind Riders of Aria, where I play Captain Kedek. Who now has a new leg and has a conversation to have with A. So there's that. You can also find me over on Vibe Tribe Productions, where I am playing in Gaia Chronicles alongside Damon, where I just had a huge lore dump on the entire party, which was a lot of fun. And then finally, unfortunately, I won't be here this weekend, but this Saturday is the official start of the Queers campaign that will be happening here, run by Mikey. Unfortunately, I can't be there for the first session, but make sure to check that out. I will be there on other sessions. Other than that, thank you so much for joining us. Make sure to check out our Discord. Make sure to check out our merch store. There's some really cool merch up there. Subscribe to all the channels. Interact with us. We love hanging out with y'all. Check out a lot of our other shows. Some of the ones that we didn't mention were Liminal Blink, that is on every other Wednesday, as well as whenever we do decide to have them, the Codex Chaoticum, our one-shot show. Definitely join us in the Discord to find out how you can get involved in that too. Also, join us on our Patreon, where you can get some exclusive homebrew items that have been created, some inside look. The session 0 for this campaign is actually up there and exclusive to Patreon members. So if you want to check that out and see how all these crazy characters got created, check that out. But other than that, thank you so much for joining us. I hope you had a wonderful night and a wonderful Halloween. And since it is officially November 1st here, Rabbit. And I will see you all in a couple weeks. Love ya. See you later.
Rabbit.
Don't forget to vote.
Thanks for joining us for this Halfling Wizard production. Make sure to come back again soon to see what happens next, right here where adventure comes to life.